Right, it says red. Red means go.
Red means go.
And new sponsor, have a look at this.
Yeah, bit of
Old Nippies.
nippies.
Nippies. Iced chocolate. Where are we, Richo?
Mate, we're down at COOLANGATTA TWEED Golf Club.
We are.
Just played the river course today.
We did.
So we're overlooking the river here. Look at that.
There's the river. Absolutely beautiful.
So good spot.
95% Australian product.
Yeah, just trying to find out
What do you reckon is the 5% that isn't? Do you reckon it's the vegetable gum, or do you reckon it's the plastic?
Could be.
Who knows?
Could be.
Either way, what we want to say is very much a thank you to Jared, Love, Nicole, Craig, everyone at COOLANGATTA TWEED. So we played the West, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. We're now here now doing this, the river. This, to me, is one of the best clubs around.
Mate, it's a good club.
Two very, very good golf courses.
Two good golf courses. They are a bit different.
Yes.
And yeah, great clubhouse.
Great clubhouse, great pro shop, great pros, sports bar now above the pro shop, and that's been here for a couple of years. Very good. Like if it's a club, like if you're in the area, this is probably the best club. It's not just a golf course.
Yep, do meals, all sorts
of stuff. Yep. Coffees. This is just from the pro shop. We had coffees earlier. They got plenty of stuff in the little bistro-y thing in the bar area up there.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
I don't know, do they still use this side of the clubhouse?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure either.
No, I'm not sure what's in some of the other sections, because they did move some stuff. They used to have the gaming section over here.
Yes.
Apparently some of that's still open. They still have the smorgasbord and stuff.
Yep.
On certain nights.
Yeah, which I think is bloody good.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're all mic'd. Yeah, we're all mics going on. But yeah, look, everything here is brilliant. Massive, like I said, massive thanks to Jared. For helping us get in, and mate, it's beautiful.
No, it's good spot. Good spot.
We've been to pretty good spots lately. Bribey.
Yeah.
Bagara.
Yeah, no, it was nice up around there, wasn't it?
Here, Tweed.
Yep.
In what are we? 10 days. I'm down in Newcastle.
Yep.
And again, we'll do one video down there. Me and Scott Campbell. So, if you don't know who Scott Campbell is, photographer, drone photography.
You're going to do one on the mud crap?
Richo.
Yeah, sorry, I was TikToking earlier.
Richo's TikTok lover. And so we're playing, look, we're not 100%. Magenta Shores would be good, but that's a further travel further south of Newcastle. And so, yeah, it's probably a bit off. Scott lives at Pacific Dunes, so it's probably going to be somewhere around there. The Vintage maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but I said Belmont. That's what I said, mate, you should come down. Oh, I know.
Lots of stuff to do.
I know.
We've got pre-season training.
For what?
Oh, for the boys, for soccer.
So, anyway, either way, there'll be something from Newcastle, and then, look, I'm heading down to Melbourne the middle of, what month will that be? October. 20-something of October. Trying to get on PK, which I probably can, but I probably won't film it, and I wouldn't want to film it without Richo. It's either that or Victoria. So maybe I'll do some clips or something from there, but I doubt it'll be a full vlog. And then New Zealand. So I got Queenstown, so I got Jack's Point booked in. I've got Arrowtown booked in, and then waiting for Millbrook, but I'll contact them in a sec. But yeah, so probably 3 vlogs from there, just me.
Beautiful.
So
I'll be training those boys. They reckon when I train them for soccer, I'm like a grumpy old Wayne Bennett.
Maybe you need to take Harrison out, and then Harrison could be with you, because he thinks I'm tough on him.
Oh, my boys reckon I'm like a grumpy Wayne Bennett.
Right, so I'm a younger, slightly worse looking Wayne Bennett.
Yeah, but do you know what?
It's the only way to do it.
Well, they tell you that they want to be good.
But so you train with him?
And the only way...
You train with him?
Yeah, well, yeah.
As in run?
Well, I don't do so much run, I tell them what to do, but I'm the coach. Hey, you see Alex Ferguson running with the boys.
That's true.
And he tells them what to do.
That's very true.
That way then you can keep an eye on them and see what they're doing and see how their technique's going, and moving from there.
Maybe that's what I need. Harrison can
Yeah.
go join you. So
Yeah.
here you go, mate.
This is how we go.
Yeah,
Rip in.
but you've got to be a bit hard on them.
Yep.
Like you said, if they want to be good, it's like anything. It's like golf. There's a certain point where you can be really nice and go, yeah. But it's like if you actually want to be good at something,
Yes.
you need to be
and
doing.
Do you know what? That's why I laugh a bit, and it's okay because I look at it and go, well, if I went, you know what, train 10 hours a day or whatever, but it's not. It's enjoyment. I enjoy the good shots,
Yeah.
and I'll kick the dirt on the bad ones, and it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I realise not every shot's going to be perfect, but do you know what? You just live for those few good ones that you do, and
I think that's one
move
thing
from there, like.
that my children don't quite understand, and not that even though I'm a professional in my field, I'm not a professional on tour. So they look at me and go, "Oh, you're not. You know what I mean? You're kind of not a professional." I'm like, but I had to do at least something, right? To get to that point, and it's taken me a small amount of effort at least to get to that point.
Steve, my boy Steve, a few years ago had to backtrack because with paramedics we have a couple of different levels, and my wife's a higher level than what I am, and he told the teacher at school, he goes, "Oh, they're both paramedics, but Dad's not a real one."
Oh, jeez.
So he had to backtrack from that when they went, "What do you mean, mate?"
What do you mean?
Oh, well, and he got tongue-tied and
They go, it must be.
we still pick on him about that.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's not a real one.
You're right, it's hard. It is hard because kids look at it and go, wow, you know,
And
what would you know? You're not David Beckham.
unless you're Ronaldo, unless you're Messi, it's like you know nothing.
What would you know?
Yeah.
Yep. So
It's
it
certainly
is hard,
interesting.
but you can see things that they need to improve on, or, and they sort of look and go, oh, well, really? Yes. Look, there is some documentaries and bits and pieces, and that does help a little bit. Watch them and go, oh, okay.
Like, they've had to work that hard,
Yeah.
like for that to be able to happen.
Yep, but do you know what it's like with everything in life? It doesn't really just.
It doesn't just
falls
happen.
all at your feet.
Yeah, it doesn't just happen.
Not really.
You've got to work.
Not really. Like I said, when you go back at all those sports people that are at the top of the tree, so it doesn't matter whether it's golf, tennis, cricket, football, whatever. They've at some stage in their life they have put in a huge amount of work.
They've had to grind.
You hear the stories of people like the David Beckhams that had a football at his feet everywhere he went.
Yeah.
Shane Warne walked around with the ball,
Yeah.
flicking it, so he's turned his wrists and his fingers all the time.
Yep.
So just that constant, this is my grip, this is how I want to turn the wrist, turn the wrist.
Constant dexterity.
Yep. So walked around everywhere with this ball in his hand.
And then even then, you
But
can put in
where-
all the effort and still not make it.
Yeah, but where it became so like,
Second nature.
Yeah, I pick it up, poof, that's the way I go.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what it comes back. A lot of sports, there's a lot of repetitive stuff.
Yeah.
Soccer, you see blokes stand there taking corners, over and over. Goal kickers in rugby league,
Yeah. Correct.
they'll train with the team and they'll spend another half an hour doing nothing but goal kicking practice
Yep.
by themselves most of the time.
Yep. Which is needed. I mean, again, it's another skill in
Because it's
itself,
that same
right?
thing, mate. It's like those, 3-foot putts, where really you just
have to drill it.
stand there hitting until it becomes that point where you know that when it matters,
Yeah.
you're not standing there going, oh.
Yeah.
You're standing there
Just
going,
got to drill it, become a robot.
I've done this 1,000 times. This is how far I need to hit it. So
Yeah.
pretty well like it.
We've had the bag giveaway as well, so
Yes.
if you see that, thanks for everyone that entered. So Richo's irons we've already gone through
Yep.
in his What's in the Bag in one of the last couple of videos. I actually got the bag to Clinton, who actually won it
Yep.
on Saturday, and I'll get a photo and I'll put it up here somewhere or something along those lines. I don't know where, because this will probably come
Right
up
there.
tomorrow. This is Monday. Yeah, this is Monday, and so this will probably come out on Tuesday. So hopefully Clinton can get
Yep.
me a photo.
But very good. Big thank you to Mizuno Oceana. So no, that was good.
Anthony
I mean, we're-
Gurkovic is the guy that has looked after us for many
Yep,
years.
yep.
For almost anything I won't say anything we've wanted, but certainly has helped us get what we've asked for.
Yes.
And certainly the giving of the bag away is a big one, because I mean, you guys, without you guys watching, the channel is just what it is. We're just putting videos into the ether, but
And it's nice to give some stuff away.
especially good stuff.
You know, some good stuff. Obviously, you know, some bigger stuff is a little bit of a problem, but, you know, we're hoping to get some more stuff.
Yes.
You know, if
Yeah.
any companies out there want to give us any gear at all, we're more than happy to give them a good plug.
And generally, it's giving us stuff
Give it
away
away,
we like
yeah.
to do. You know, at the end of the day, us having stuff is cool, but we've already got stuff.
Well,
It's trying to get stuff to you guys.
You can't use so many wood covers, can't
That's what I mean.
You know, like every now and then I clean some out.
Yeah.
Because you look at it and go, oh, I didn't realise I've accumulated some. And you know, it's the same thing with a lot of golf gear. You can only use so much.
You can only have 14 clubs in the bag at one time.
Oh, geez, I'm gonna take 6
Yeah,
hours.
no wonder. but yeah, no. Thanks to Mizuno again. They've looked after me for many years, and then in turn have looked after Richo as well.
Yep.
And again, and looking after you guys as well. So I think that's a big thing.
Yep.
They've always been on our side, and again, it's almost like a lot of golf clubs, like especially when North Lakes was open.
Yes.
Adam always, anytime we asked to come out, it was bang,
we can
no
go up there,
worries.
no
It was
worries.
never an issue.
Yep.
We asked Mizuno for anything to give stuff away.
Yep.
They are so open, and yeah, so it's a big thanks. It's a big thanks.
Yeah, because like I said, it's about that, isn't it? You know, more than happy to get some stuff and hand some stuff off, and because like you said, there's only so much you can. I generally don't like to find some gear I like and then generally keep it anyhow.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
I think the longer you use it, the more you get used to that whole how far it's going and all sorts of stuff.
Well, that's
So,
certainly one thing. Like, you hit the ball really good today with your irons. So let's say at Bribey, I mean, when we done the vlog, Richard didn't have the irons. Yes, we took some video of him hitting irons when we'd done the drone footage, which we'd done a week or two after.
Yep.
I just didn't put that up, but we'd done the what's in the bag. The first week here, the West course, which will be the first vlog out.
Yep.
Richard hit the irons okay, but that was only his second or third time on the golf course.
Yes. I've had a few more.
And
hits
so
with
now
them
it's like
since.
5 or 6 since then,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
it's now becoming better and better and better.
The iron's going pretty straight. The
Yeah, and-
drive is good.
Certainly going very straight now.
Yeah, you know, no, the irons are really, really good. Like I said, certainly for some people that don't always find the middle, you know, the great set of irons. There's plenty of forgiveness. They've got plenty of move forward.
Yeah.
Even today, they'll still want to move forward, even though we had some of the holes that were into the wind.
Yes.
Like
It's because the
there's
spin
some-
rate's not super high for you.
Yes, and because some of those clubs, you know, I nearly feel that they're coming back to me sometimes in the wind.
Yeah.
But great. I still think, like, there's a couple of Mizuno drivers I've had now,
Yeah.
and I still think their drivers a little
One of the
bit-
more underrated
Yeah,
drivers.
I think so. I think it's a really good driver. It looks good. They go well. They got a nice feel of, nice sound.
Mizuno's generally a lot about
Yeah.
sound and feel.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, the numbers are pretty good.
Yep.
Certainly in like fitting wise, I haven't sold many drivers. Crap loads of irons through Mizuno.
Yep.
Drivers not so much, but again, whether it's the numbers, not so much. It's more about the punter. Do you know what I mean? Let's say it comes down to a Mizuno driver and a TaylorMade driver, or a Mizuno and a Titleist, or a Mizuno and Callaway. Most people, if the numbers are the same, will generally go towards, I don't want to say the bigger name brand, but the more
Yeah.
known brand for that sort of particular club,
because
which
they're known for their drivers.
it's a tribal thing, right? It's a tribal
Yeah,
thing.
because they're known for their drivers.
Yeah.
But, Joe, I think the drivers, it's been a pretty good driver for me.
Yep.
Like, you know, when I'm hitting the ball poorly, doesn't matter what I've got.
Yep.
But, you know, I feel that if I'm not finding fairways, I'm somewhere close. And even some of the bad ones that I hit,
Like
I
today-
got up there and went, oh, that was actually okay.
You hit one really bad tee shot, which was still in play. We picked it up, and it
Yeah.
was still in play.
Yep. But I'm finding a bit the same thing with the irons. Even a couple of times where I've gone, oh, I didn't really hit that well. I've gone up there and gone, oh,
Yeah.
that was actually okay.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like, okay enough that you'd go,
Yeah.
well, I can live with that.
You're not necessarily happy with it, but you'll
No.
take it.
No, and I think that's, for golfers at my level, that's what you're looking at. You always sort of said, you're looking at those shots where you don't quite get them. So if walk up there and go, well, I'm on the edge of the fairway. That's
Yep.
okay. I've still got a shot.
Still got a
You know,
shot.
it might be a bit longer than I wanted,
Yep.
but there's nothing really in front of me.
Yep.
You know,
It's shorter than you want, but it's still in play.
yeah.
But that's certainly the key. I mean, is to get fit for those things, because it's generally the mishit is where it becomes a bit better.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it's about the good ones and about what's the flight, but it's when you hit it rubbish or not so well, at least you get away with it a bit.
Yep.
And that's kind of thing for me. Blade wise, should I use them? I'm on kind of the edge of it. Do you know what I mean? I still hit them fine, but it's a visual thing for me. Like when I look at the clubs, it's got to look a certain way, and if it doesn't, it's sort of hard for me to use, even though I could use anything, right? So if I had to choose, I'd rather a certain shape.
You're right. For me, like I like traditional shape wedges, and I feel yet in my 4 and 5 and 6 iron, I don't mind something's got a bit thicker top line, so it gives you that more confidence.
At least you go like,
I feel that these irons blend in really well.
yeah, I agree.
So you've got that in your longer irons.
Yes.
But then when I start getting down to the 8, 9
I was going to say,
pitching wedge,
8 looks actually kind of small.
yeah, and so does sort of the 9 and the pitching
Yeah.
wedge start to move in. But believe me, when you roll them over and look at underneath them or from side on, there's plenty in there.
Yes.
But they all blend in rather than having this where they look, the pitching wedge to my wedge looks vastly different.
How big a
Do you know what I
difference do
mean?
you think? Would you say pitching wedge looks smaller than yours? Or it's about the same?
Oh,
Like how much different would you say that is?
not much.
No.
Not much when you look down on it.
Because I think
And the
7
way
iron's
they
not much.
beveled the top and everything,
That's the big one.
right? It very much, like I said, the only difference is really the colour.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
How isn't that weird? Like the building must be moving,
yeah, geez, I
isn't
don't
it?
know.
The building's moving because there's a shadow coming. That's a bit weird.
But I think they've done a very good job.
Yeah.
Like I said, shaft options, bits and pieces. I think there's pretty well something for everyone. You
Yep.
can blend some of those sets. Like you said, there is the blades.
And certainly the new
There's
JPX stuff's just come out as well.
Yep, this is 243s.
So Richo's got 245,
Yep,
the 243, and then the 241s is what I've got,
yep.
with a
Yep.
243 and a 4 on.
I really just like the clean lines.
Yeah.
That's what I really like. Do you know what? There's no bolts on them, nothing
No.
else. The way they've welded them together, so a couple of separate bits of metal welded together. There is tons of weight in a few of them.
Yep.
But it's nice and clean. You just pick it up, wipe the club off.
Yeah.
And there's no bits and pieces. Like I said, we know. Yes, they've got. How would you say? A pumped up version of a blade. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, you know, your balloon's this big and you put a little bit of extra air in it.
Yeah.
But it's certainly not a blade,
No.
right? And it's certainly...
It's a hollow body design. It's becoming a big thing.
I can tell the difference. I'm not going to pick your club up
Yeah, true.
and go, oh, hang on,
if
I
you
thought
accidentally,
it was mine.
yeah,
You
if
know,
you
if they're
accidentally
both-
grabbed them,
If they're both lying on the ground, I'd instantly pick them up and go, yep, that's ours.
it is different.
Like,
yeah.
they're definitely different. Same rough sort of design and stuff, right? But I think it's just those clean lines of like you said, I think a very good club for...
I think a lot more people than people think.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not good enough to hit these. And it's like, no, you are.
I think a lot of people, like I said,
It's a
would
big
be.
one. It's
Yeah.
a
Yep.
big one a lot of people don't
And I
look
think
at, right?
the same thing. No, if you've got an extra stiff
Mate,
shaft...
you're famous, mate. People love looking at you,
Yep.
don't they? People are freaking out like, what are these guys doing?
If I had completely the wrong shaft in that,
Oh, yeah.
so if I had a really stiff,
Yep.
extra stiff shaft in it, right, then they're not going to perform very good.
Well, they're going to perform not as well as they do now.
Yes. So obviously, if the shaft was way too flexible, or whatever else, right? But you know, like if you're going to spend good money, do you know what? If you're only
Correct.
going to play once a year, go down to cash converters.
There's
or
other avenues.
a second-hand shop and just buy a cheap set.
Yeah.
But certainly, if it is your hobby and one of your main things that you like to do, you know, most hobbies aren't. If you collect cars or whatever, they're pretty expensive. So,
Yep.
you know, to spend a few thousand on a set of golf clubs, I don't think it's such a bad investment providing you're not changing them every 6 months.
No, well, that's a big one. If you're going to keep them for a few years,
If
it's
you
not
are
an
going to
issue.
change them all the time, then
If you're going to
probably-
play once a fortnight or more, and you're going to keep them for at least 5 years, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yep. I look at most of the stuff I've kept. There's been very little that I've got rid of very quickly.
That's true.
You know, most of the stuff I've kept. But you know, I feel that, like, I had a Kira Woods and I had A-grind irons, both very good. Feel that these are both a little bit more of an improvement. So
Yes.
even with the Woods, I feel like I get a bit more punch out of them,
Yeah.
a little bit more forgiveness, and I'm finding that rough area pretty better.
Yes. Well, with the irons,
and
you've got a
the
footprint
irons-
that's the same as your irons, basically, that go further and just as high.
Yep.
Basically, a club longer, like it's, and they're more friendly. Like it's a no-brainer, 100 in the irons.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Like I said, the wedges and the putters
Real good.
is one. I don't think I'll get rid of the putter for a long time.
No, mate, my knee is killing me on this hill. I'm
Jeez.
gonna we're gonna have to stop.
You want
No,
to swap over?
it's all right because it'll be the same thing. It's on the hill. I need to be like one of those cows in Mulaney, one leg shorter than the other.
Jeez, unbelievable, falling apart.
But we've got to drive home. So anyway, comment whatever. We've got plenty going on.
Yep.
Like I said, Cooley West will be first one up, and then Cooley River, and then whatever starts happening after that.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Jared. Thanks everyone here.
Yep. Get out there, play some golf.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
I think we need to do Byron, Murwillumbah. We need to. They said we almost need to do a trip down this way because we need to do a Murwillumbah on like a Friday arvo. You know, to get Shane Miley out, who's one of the pros down there.
Yep.
And we want to get Shane out. Really, really good guy. Yeah, there's lots of places. Like we're trying to do some more stuff.
Yep. I think. Yeah. Take that few days and just stay somewhere for a couple of nights.
Yeah, almost what we've done with Bundy, Coral, and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Just so you can punch out a
Yeah.
few courses all at once.
Get down there, smash a few, maybe one on the way back, sort of thing.
Yep.
A couple of days.
I mean, survived 3 days of golf. I'm all right.
You've certainly done all right. Isn't it funny?
Do you know what I find worse? Right, is when I don't play golf for a while.
Yes.
So if I didn't play, like if it rained for the next 2 weeks and didn't swing a club
True, you'd be
for
cactus.
2 weeks, I go, oh, I'm stuffed. I reckon when you're
Yeah.
moving,
Yeah.
because your muscles
Well,
are so used to it.
figure it out.
So I'm worse if I went and did like if we went and did rock climbing, because you're using a whole different set of muscles.
Because that's what we're doing.
right.
When was the last time you went rock
No,
climbing?
but I mean, do you know what I mean? Like if you went and did some other sport where you used a whole different set of muscles.
Yeah.
As where
Well, if you're
once
going to play, if you go cricket, you start smashing out some cricket
so
again.
I find with golf, the sort of first day sort of loosens you up and your whole body's used to that and you just keep going.
Yeah.
But it's when you stop for a while
Yes.
and then you get out there and you go, oh, just a couple of holes in.
If
you
it
go,
feels like your body's not
Oh.
yours.
No, but you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Like you sort of, you warm up and your body goes back to its normal thing. and
I'm certainly
it's
used to not playing though. That's the thing.
It's used to those movements.
Mm.
That's why we don't go out. You know, the kids always saying to me, oh, you want to come to the gym and so I go, no. I go, I'd rather go downstairs and belt some golf balls. Because I know that my body's okay.
Because
with all
Richo knows that he get too big of shoulders and he won't be able to turn
we'll be able
properly.
to- No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You use different muscles, and then
I get it.
that's when you get up. I mean, it's like doing work at your house.
Mm.
When you paint or you're doing something or
Don't do that.
sawing trees down, and you get up the next day and you go, oh, Jesus,
Yeah,
my shoulder's going to fall off.
Me rip curls.
Yeah, I love that. If you sawing.
He's a man.
But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you use those whole different muscles. Like
Yeah.
painting's the same thing, especially when you're painting over your head and you get up the next day and you go, oh,
I was
my-
picking strawberries yesterday.
Picking strawberries?
Your back's a bit sore.
How many strawberries did you pick?
Couple of kilo.
Oh, well, you had like a farm or something.
Yeah. I don't have a couple of kilos at home.
I was going to say, Jesus.
No, it would be
No.
worth doing that.
Oh, nice. Did you make something with it?
We've still got plenty there, so we're giving a few away, and it's like
I had
a jam.
a matcha latte.
You had a
with
matcha latte.
matcha latte, and it had strawberry.
Oh,
stuff on the
where
bottom.
from?
I don't know, some little Japanese food truck.
Anywhere that
And
there's
Japanese curry.
alternative milk,
And Japanese curry, how good is that?
good stuff. Any
Oh.
curry. I reckon I could survive on curry.
Yep, so it was at the Bowls Club at Grange Thistle there.
What? Grange Thistle?
Grange Thistle. There was a soccer game we went and watched. So while we were there, they had this food truck. Very nice.
Like a laksa? Or like just what is considered a Japanese curry?
Oh, yeah, what's
Like not a
Jap-
soup.
No.
So it's an actual curry. Yeah.
And they had the slices of the chicken. And,
Yep.
Yep, beautiful. It was very nice. Sitting up there watching the soccer with that, me fancy little drink.
So is it just the pinky?
Yep, Betty goes, he goes.
This
he
is
goes,
you.
how good's this?
This
I
is
go,
you.
Yep. He loves going anywhere with me. He goes, Mum gets me nothing. He goes, I go with you.
Are you the most liked? Because you're the easy one, right? Caroline's a
Yeah.
disciplinarian for sure.
Yeah. The kids are amazed that they go, it doesn't matter where you take us, right? There always seems to be food or coffee.
Yeah, both.
And he goes, and
Your kids
Caroline-
into coffee?
oh, a couple of them are. But Caroline goes, it's like that at work. She goes, I won't go to work, don't see a coffee shop anywhere. She goes, I go to work. And she said, everywhere.
Coffee shops everywhere.
Yep. Every job we do. Oh, there's a coffee shop. Oh, there's a coffee shop.
Because you're looking for it, right?
Oh, I don't know if it's that or just luck.
You make your own luck. All right, guys, I'm out of
All
here. Have a fantastic evening. Thanks for watching. Coolangatta Tweed. Yeah. Stay tuned. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See it.